Hey guys, it's Miranda, the Queen of Chaos, and welcome back to another video. Today's vlog, I'm at home chilling. I still have some school stuff to do this morning, but I have to go to the doctor later. I am for like yearly checkup stuff, and I have to get a flu shot. And for those of you who don't know, I absolutely hate needles and shots. Like, I absolutely hate shots. They're so painful. I hate them. And I have to go get one today, so I'm trying to work up the courage here this morning by dancing and having a good time. But, yeah. And I've just been having, like, major anxiety this morning because I have to go and get a flu shot. And I still have to do schoolwork. I have to put away my clothes. I have to do the dishwasher. So, yeah, that's a lot of work. So I've been distracting myself with dancing. But then my sister left, so she went to go watch boring news or whatever the heck they're watching out there, so I'm gonna keep on dancing though and having a good time. But I thought I'd vlog today a bit with my traumatic experience. But no, yeah. So if you guys are excited to see how it turns out, how much anxiety I get over the day, leave a like, and yeah, let's just keep going with my day. So I put my rugs under my couch so I can have room to dance, because I'm trying to do some sliding, but it doesn't work with carpets at all. So I've just been listening to music, chilling. We did try to do this one Phineas and Ferb song, but my sister got bored of that. But now we're just doing another song by AJR called Burn the House Down. You guys should totally check it out. It is such a good song. But AJR's got a lot of good songs that I like, but you should go check them out. But also guys, I did an Among Us live yesterday. Only one person joined, but I kept going. I'm going to be doing another Among Us live. The date is not going to be yet released, but I will release it like a week in advance so that you guys can put it on your calendars, have time to go and follow me on my Instagram, which is splattergame12. So if you want to see, because that's where I do my live streams, is on Instagram. And sometimes I'll let you guys know when I'm going to do a live, but sometimes I'm just going to randomly do them. So make sure to go follow my Instagram. And while you're at it, go follow my TikTok as well. Also, splattergame12, because I play that as well. Because I do mini videos on TikTok, so when I'm not posting on my YouTube channel, you can find some of my videos on TikTok, where I'll do like mini TikTok challenges, or, you know, just do mini vlogs and stuff like that. But yeah, let's just going through my day. So guys, update. I'm no longer going to the doctor today because we had to cancel. But so instead I just eat potatoes for lunch, and now I have it looks weird, but it's Cool Whip, blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries. So I'm just chilling and eating food right now and watching some TikTok. Make sure to go follow my TikTok. It is splattergame12, and while you're at it, go follow my Instagram, splattergame12 as well. And make sure to like the video. But so yeah, I'm just kind of chilling, eating some Cool Whip and fruit. It's sweet, but it's also kind of sour. Like, it's really good though. But I had to mash up the fruit, and there were still some chunks, but it was cool. I mashed it up with a potato masher, washed it, and put it away. And then I add Cool Whip, and I just like mixed it. But yeah, I got all my schoolwork done though, and I've just been kind of doing that this morning and just kind of chilling, playing some games. Probably a little bit later, I'm probably gonna go and try to make a dance again and make it look semi-decent. But yeah, guys. So guys, if you didn't know, we have sheep. So we're gonna go and feed our sheep. It is bright outside. I've been inside all day, and it's kind of cold, so I put on my jacket. But we're gonna go feed the sheep, give them hay, and my dog's gonna bark and panic. But, yeah. We have, how many sheep do we have again? 7. We have 7 sheep. We're getting a pitchfork. No, we're not having an angry mob. We needed to give them hay. That way, I don't get hay all over myself like I did last time. And I don't have issues. So, we're walking to the sheep. But, take this opportunity to leave a like. And if you guys want to see any footage of my sheep, any more footage, let me know. I'm fine with doing that. I can film a bit, but like, it's not super exciting. And they're not like what you're thinking, like woolly white sheep. My dog. They're the haired horned sheep. And so we have to go and feed them so they don't die. And my dog is like super hyper and is like running around us, and I'm trying not to trip over him every like 5 seconds. But yeah, it is cold outside. Frigid. Yeah. We're here, guys. So these are our sheepers. I'm gonna see if I can think of their names. So we have Apollo, we have Ruger, Curious George, Little Britches, Fritz, Colton. Is that all of them? I think I'm missing one. Oh, and Bolt. And no, I cannot point them out because they all look relatively the same. Oh, no, oh. Oh, okay then. They're all gonna follow me in here. But yeah, so this is like the barn area. That wall looks destroyed, but I don't think that was entirely their doing. It was whoever lived here last, I think. I don't know. Then we've got a garage door thing for when it like snows, so it doesn't entirely turn into winter wonderland in here. We've got a door there feed the massive pile of hay. We have netting. If you guys can't see, there's netting because so birds don't nest. Oh my gosh, there's a bird above me. Yeah. Well, I mean, at least when it happened, I had a camera. The goal of the thing I was talking about is to prevent birds, but apparently one found its way up there. A pigeon did. That's a pigeon, right? Yeah. That's a pigeon. A pigeon found its way up there. So, I have not seen a bird in here before. Oh, right there. That's probably where it got in. But, so these are our sheep. They're not like woolly sheep. They're like hair sheep. Like bighorn sheep, kind of, but not because we're not allowed to have those. But, yeah. They're doing hay, and there's our dog that's gonna start randomly roaming. I got hay in my eye. We're good, guys. But no, we've got like our tools and stuff, spare tin. But yeah, these are all our sheep. We've got little tinier feeder and then big one. And 2 of these, and I'm not entirely sure which sheep, but 2 of them were really tiny. One was named Little Britches, but I can't tell who it is now. That is? Right there. Yeah, that one's there. Little Britches, and that one over there is Fritz. And the reason we named him Fritz, or technically our nickname is Fitz instead of Fritz, because if you guys have ever heard the song I Can Make Your Hands Clap, that's by someone in the Fritz. So that way every time we come out, we can say, I can make your hands clap. It was like a little reference we came up with when we were deciding names. We came up with a whole list of reference names, but that was the only one we got. It was sad. But, yeah. I wanted to name one Thunder, but we're going to wait until we get, like, another 2, because then we'll name one, like, if we get, like, two that look alike or like are twins or something. Because then we're going to name them Thunder and Lightning. And when we come out, Thunder, the sun, and like, yeah, it'll be cool. I'm sorry if I'm not doing good camera angles. I'm not the best at cameraing, but yeah, these are our amazing sheep. I want to name that pigeon up there.
Well, here, go get the water turned on.
Okay, we're going to go fill up their water. I really want to figure out a name for that pigeon. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below what we should name our little pigeon friend. Because if he's going to live there, he needs a name. Everything in that barn has a name except for that pigeon. So we got to get the hose and connect it to the little watery spouty thingy. This is cold metal, but you know. And we have to make sure to put the little thing in so it doesn't turn itself on and we waste water. Because that happened. But, you know, it wasn't my fault. So, we gotta get it screwed on so it doesn't spray me. Because if we just leave it like that, it'll, like, pressure itself up. Look at it. If you guys can hear, it's on the other side. So now we just gotta wait for the signal to turn it off. But no, give me a name for that pigeon in the comments below. I don't know what we should name it, but somehow it made its way in there. So, oh my gosh, look at the fence. So the fence looks that way because the sheep rub on it, and I don't know if they ram it necessarily, but they rub on it and kind of ram it, which is why it's kind of bowed out. But yeah, my dog, the sheep feedery thingies, that's like all of our area. And then we've got like that little bit over there with like the trailers and stuff. But yeah, this is like our area. Our own little 2.5 acres. Oh look, there's a feather, guys. Well, yep. Look, I remember to take the hose off.
Why is that?
So it doesn't freeze and break it again, because it takes a lot to replace. So yeah, it's like stuck. Ugh. It's difficult, bro. So guys, if you guys are following my TikTok, which if not, you totally should, I posted a video about how my school is having a movie night / costume contest, and if you don't know, I won. I got a Little Caesars gift card for 15 bucks. Well, we decided we're gonna have pizza tonight, and I'm like, let's use it. So my mom's like, do you want to come with me? And I'm like, okay, sure, fine. So we're here in the car, and we're like, we should probably call ahead, even though their stuff is normally already ready, just to like make sure, because we don't want to wait. So normally I'd be fine calling a restaurant and ordering something, but I don't know why, but my brain, and I felt like they were taking forever to answer the phone, which kind of made my brain start thinking, well, and I answer, and the person says hello, but they don't say, would you like to order something, or like, how may I help you, or something like that. So my brain starts thinking, what if we're not allowed to order on the phone? What if we have to like do something else to order ahead? And I just start panicking, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'd like to, and they're like, what'd you say? And I'm like, I'd like to order a triple meat pizza. And they say, okay. So obviously we can order on the phone. And then I'm like, and then it got kind of easier. And I'm like, and a cheese pizza? Okay. And crazy bread. But I couldn't remember if it was called cheese. I knew it was crazy bread, but at the same time I thought it was crazy sticks or crazy knots or something. So I thought I was saying it wrong. But apparently not, because they're like, okay, is that all? And I'm like, yes. Okay. And they're like, it's gonna be 19 something. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, oh, okay. And I'm like, bye, thank you. And I hung up. And then my mom after goes, I wonder if they have desserts. We should have ordered a dessert. Well, it's too late now. And my mom regrets to inform me that by coming with her, I have now personally volunteered to go into the store and get the pizzas myself. So now I have to walk into the store and get the pizzas, see if they have a dessert, and order it. And if I can barely order on the phone, I'm supposed to go in and get the food. Like,
Got this.
and if you guys don't know, I've got like anxiety on high, and I don't know, and I'm fine ordering, like I've called restaurants before and stuff, and it's been fine, but like the one time my brain just decides to start dying and I start panicking and I was like
If you can call for a Karen, you got this.
yeah, honestly though, because I mean I've called restaurants before, but normally when I call I'm just calling for like someone else, like I don't have to speak, they're the one talking. Or even if I do, like if I call and I have to speak to somebody, it's like I don't know, I'm normally fine with that. But today my brain was like, nope, we're gonna have issues. So I just started dying, and I felt so bad because I feel like the person on the other end at first thought it might be a prank call, only because I was like muttering kind of weird, and I kind of laughed, and I'm like, I'm sorry, and then they're like, when do you want it by? I'm like, I don't know. So I look at and it's like 15-20 minutes we'll be there. I'm like, 15 or 20 minutes, and they're like, okay, we can do that, and I'm like, great. And then I didn't know what to say, so I'm like, thank you, bye. And I was, do you guys also have issues with like ordering pizzas or like calling things? I normally don't, but today was just one of those days for me. But yeah, leave a like to help me, because we're almost there, so I gotta go in and get the food.
We could do a follow-up to how that goes.
Yeah, I definitely will on this video, because this is not the end. You may think I'm ending it here, but I am not. No, the day is not over yet. I haven't even eaten dinner, so.
Of course not. You're going to get it.
Well, yeah, because, well, yeah.
Obviously.
My brain not functioning properly.
Take a deep breath, you got
But I
this.
mean, I'm doing better than I was very early this morning, as you saw in the first footage. I looked very calm, but trust me, I was not.
What happened this morning?
We were gonna have to go to the doctor and get flu shots.
Oh.
Then luckily we don't have to now.
I mean, you're still gonna go get
Well,
flu shots.
yeah, but not today. So that worries whisked
Oh, did I
away.
forget to mention? No, I'm just kidding.
No. That worry is
We're running
whisked
you
away for another day. But, yeah. Because you guys saw me this morning panicking. Then y'all saw, it was kind of after, I think I'd already eaten. Yeah, it was, when I was eating my, fruit Cool Whip, whatever I made. And it was delicious. After that, I went out and fed sheep, and you guys got to saw my sheep.
See
They're
my
not-
sheep. You got to saw my sheep, is it correct? You got to see my sheep.
Well, excuse me, Miss Grammar.
Alright, well.
But oh, they did the
Very
road.
rare that I. Yeah, did you not know?
Well, yeah, but like I don't remember them opening it.
No,
They've been doing road work where I live, so and they apparently stopped, and I probably knew that already, but my brain doesn't like to remember things like this, so I can have a surprise. So yeah, that's what I'm claiming it is, not just that I've got bad memories sometimes with important things. But I feel like I'm just rambling at this point, so, and we're almost there, so I will see you guys in a little bit. Ooh. I forgot mine, so I'm wearing one of my mom's extras. So guys, here's what happened. My mom and me figure out how much money I'm gonna need. I go in, and I'm not sure if I'm just supposed to stand and wait and they'll say my name, or if I'm like supposed to go up, but the guy's like, hi, what can I do for you? And I don't know if it was the same person on the phone, but I think it might have been. And I was like, I'm here to pick up a pizza. And the guy was like, what was that? And I'm like, I'm here to pick up a pizza. no, I'm here to hunt elephants. Like, but I was like, I'm here to pick up a pizza. And they're like, oh, okay, what's the name? Rihanna. And they're like, okay, and he starts looking in these, like, oveny thingies, and he's like, let me go check in the back. And I'm like, okay. And I come back out, and they're like, okay, that'll be, I don't remember. And I was like, okay. And I hand them the gift card and the $5, and they're like, okay. And as this is going, I'm trying to see if they have, like, any dessert things, but they didn't have any, like, any on the menu, like, nowhere. I could just, nowhere. And I was like, well, I guess we're not getting a dessert. And then they're like, okay, swipe the card here. And I've never swiped a card before, but I'm like, oh, this is just, well, my brain was like, this will be so easy. Apparently it's not easy because I swiped it like 3 times and each time it said an error. And then they're like, let me do that. And for them it was an error too, so I didn't feel like it was just my fault, but I'm like, I'm probably going to do this wrong. I'm like, which side do I swipe? But I'm like, it's probably the black side with the little thing. So I'm like, okay. And when it failed 3 times, I thought it was my fault and I was doing it wrong and they just didn't want to say something. And I was kind of like, and then they got it fixed, and then they're like, okay, here are your pizzas, and I'm like, okay, and then I've got my hands full trying to get out the door, so I, like, try to, although it may not seem that stressful, when you're, like, never done this before, and you've got anxiety, and you, like, and you're, like, a quiet speaker sometimes, like, when you've got your anxiety going, that entire,
You would not have been able to do that just a year ago. So I'm so proud of you. You have come so far.
I am so aggressively passive that I don't do stuff like that. I avoid it. But my mom over here tells me, I'm like, the only reason I came is so I could get out of the house. And she's like, well, I was going to make you go with me one way or another. The frick? Then why didn't you ask? Then why didn't you just say, come on? Like,
because it was nicer and more polite to ask, and you
I know, but
okay.
well, yeah, because I thought I was just gonna come, like, answer.
These are good life lessons. You need to learn how to use a card. And
Well,
how to
yeah,
do other things.
well, no,
So this is
that
good experience.
that was the easy part, but speaking to people is not the easy part.
That's why you have to force yourself to do it, so that you get more used to it and it becomes more natural.
Anyways, because, like, when I'm with, if I know you, or, like, with you guys on my vlogs, I talk a lot. I'm a very chatty person. Like, if I know people, or, like, it's, like, somewhere where I, like at my last school, I could go up and talk to the new kids, and I could be like, hey, want to be friends? Because I've been at that school for how long? It's like my turf, you know? To where this year, I'm at a new school, so I'm like the whole first day, I was so paranoid when I first got there, because everyone's lining up, so I stand, and this person starts talking, and they kind of look over at me, and I'm like, oh frick, they're talking to me, I wasn't listening, and I was kind of like, yeah, like, and then when we go, and then they're like, go inside, you can sit somewhere, you can sit here or in the back, and I'm like, I'm gonna sit at the nearest spot I can find, like, I'm not gonna walk, that's just, no, because people are gonna, no. The person who I sat next to ended up being one of my friends, so, and they tried talking to me, but, like, I'm quiet, and there were the dividers and masks, so it was, like, really difficult. It still is kind of difficult, but, you know, we manage. And then this other person who sat, and the first day I hung out with this one person from my last school, because they were kind of, like, telling me stuff, and now I've got friends, and now it's fine. I'm not, like, that quiet. I'm, like, fine now. I mean, sometimes in class it'll be like, don't choose me, I don't want to speak, but then again, that's just me in general. So, what's weird though, is, like, I have anxiety and don't want to talk to people, yet when I know people, it's like, I talk too much, which is why with, like, friends, I don't know when it's, like, a good time. That's, like, yeah, and, like, when I talk to friends, I don't want to, like, talk too much and feel like they're trying to speak and I'm just kind of talking over them. And, like,
it's a balance.
Well, and then I don't know if I'm like texting too much because I had a friend tell me I was texting too much and needed to get a life. So last year, but they were very rude when they said it. They weren't kind of like, hey, could you not text as much? Like, no, they straight up were like, you need to get a life or a hobby. Stop texting me. And I'm like, the frick? My life is friends, and I don't even have that good of a life with friends. So that's what, and I always ask my friends, if I talk too much or like, you want me to stop texting, just tell me. And one of my friends was like, even if that were true, which it's not, I don't even know if I'd be able to tell you. Like, because I'm like, that'd kind of be me. But at the same time, you know, my friends are always like, yeah, I'm kind of quieter. And I'm like, well, maybe it'll balance out. If you're a good listener and I'm a good speaker, you know, it could balance out. But no, if you're my friends and you're watching this, hi. Yeah. That's my brain whenever I text you. Is I hope I'm not texting them too much or bombarding them with my life. Because last week we were talking at lunch and one of my friends was like, okay, your life is chaotic. Your life seems chaotic. And I'm like, it is. That's why the channel name is The Queen of Chaos. It is chaotic in my life sometimes.
I don't think your life's that crazy, though.
If you lived it, you'd know it's crazy.
Well, I do live it, or I live in it.
Well, yeah, you live in it, but you don't live it. My life is not just at your house. It's at Dad's. It's at school.
Well, I get that.
It's at like 70 different places.
But I don't think, in my house, it's not that crazy, is it?
Depends.
What kind of an answer is that?
I don't know. My life can be crazy.
I mean,
Sometimes.
I can get a little bit going back and forth.
Well, like, and
little...
with some of the stories that my friends have heard of things that just like happen on a daily basis,
Not
I could
my
see.
House, right?
I could see how they could find my life chaotic. And
what do I do that
like,
makes your life chaotic?
And nothing you do specifically. Like,
It's got to be Bill, right? You won't tell him. It's okay.
Anyway, and like I've got ADHD, so sometimes like when I'm talking, I saw this TikTok, or my mom found it and showed me, but like it is so true. It's like you will be saying something about trees because there's a tree next to me. So you'd be like, oh yeah, trees create oxygen, and I love to go into the woods. And by you saying I love to go into the woods, I could be like, oh hey, yeah, I love to eat candy. And you could be totally confused. But something in what you said just then about trees made me think of candy or...
Sort of connected.
Or honestly, you could say something about trees and I could be like, trees, paper, present.
Because the present was wrapped in paper.
Like a present, gift. And then I'll start thinking of things like candy or like gift. Oh, I remember when I got that gift of candy 2 days ago.
I remember going to a party, I gave a gift and they had candy. Somehow whatever you said, it connects.
Oh. Yeah, so on one of the streets that we take to get home, there's this one house every year that does like these huge Christmas lights.
See?
And I literally... No, it's because I just saw one of them putting up the lights.
But they didn't see that, so that's exactly just what we're talking about.
Yep, guys, that's me. That's how in my videos I'll talk about one thing and then something else irrelevant. Yeah, and I feel like I ramble too much in my videos, but I just like to share with you guys. You know, I like to share my life with you guys because, I mean, my friends already know a lot, my family already knows a lot, but you guys don't know a lot, so that way I can share with you guys and, you know, connect with you guys. Because, I mean, that's a good way to connect with people, is through stories, and, yeah. And to show me that you enjoy me telling you fun stories, or that you like my channel, leave a like. And if you want to be part of the Chaos Army, the people who are returning viewers, just hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. They're not all vlogs, or not all me talking about stories. A lot of them are, but some of them are different stuff. Yeah. But we are on our way home and we're so close. I don't know why, but my brain is stuck on Christmas and this
You didn't
TikTok
finish your story
song.
about the Christmas thing.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
You jumped to why you talked about it. Anyways, never mind.
Anyways, Christmas though, like, is in my brain right now. I don't know. I really want to set up our Christmas stuff, but my mom said no because we have to clean first, even though no one's coming.
Well, still, we need to make it nice.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean we have
need
to
to
clean.
organize, move the table.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't. We can just move the table somewhere, set the Christmas tree up.
And we need to sweep the floor.
Okay. Well,
especially now that we've
all we gotta do is sweep, assemble.
Well, then we need to get the front room kind of clean because we'll put some of the Christmas stuff up in the front room.
Well, yeah, but we're not putting the main thing, the tree, in there.
No.
Because we can't put the tree where it normally would be because we have a...
Oh, and I have to finish cleaning out my closet so that we can get all the Christmas stuff because I think the boxes will go in front of my closet.
And
Oregon. We need a house just a smidge bigger to hide stuff.
we can't put the tree where it normally would go. Like, we did a Christmas decorating video last year, and I think I'm going to try to do it again, but this year I'll actually get the whole process and not just us putting on ornaments.
Maybe music for the whole thing.
Yeah, I was trying. I didn't have I didn't have any editing software at that point. It was really early. I didn't have like any editing software. I was just using the YouTube thing, and it said music, Christmas music. So I'm like, oh great. I didn't realize after the song played it wouldn't play again. It just stopped. So, but I do love JoJo's expression in that thing.
That was great.
But no, so we can't put it there because we've got a hope chest there full of games that don't fit in our game mini cabinet. So. And we've got stuff on top of that and stuff in front of that. Like this whole huge house humidifier, even though we each have one in our rooms. Because I get bloody noses and they're annoying.
Yeah, because you live in Colorado and it's dry.
Yeah.
In general.
It's dry. But
It's static.
it's fine, guys. We survive.
We need to move by the beach.
And my only issue with moving to the beach is I don't want a huge wave to come and crash
A tsunami?
Yeah.
I don't think you'd have tsunami. If we live on the East Coast, we always have to worry more about bugs on the East Coast. But if you stay right by the beach...
Or a hurricane.
Well, that's why you build a house that's like instant hurricane push a button and like...
Guys, I came up with an ingenious idea for like how to make your house like fireproof. Not fireproof, but like you build your house, but you have it to where there's a sprinkler system on top of the house. And if there's a fire nearby, like there's huge fires in a couple places in the US, so like you just press a button and it'll douse your house in water. Like you could press another button and it'd create like a huge like moat around your house. So that way you had double protection.
So do we all get drawbridges to get into the house?
Yes.
Oh, fabulous. I'm in.
But that way you could have like this huge thing full of water. But
you could get some crocodiles.
No.
Yeah, to help protect, like, from robbers, then it's double protection.
Well, yeah, but you can also close the moat, you see. You can close it, and it won't look like there's a moat there. So then you could do that, and it'd be, like, instant moat to protect. And then if the fire jumped the moat, I'm not sure that fire can jump. It's not real, even though it's got everything that means it's a living thing except for cells, because I learned about that in 6th grade.
You're going to have to talk about it because I'm pulling the garage.
Okay, but yeah. See you in a little bit. So guys,